Welcome to Curriculum Night. So this is Curriculum Night for Miss Kranish's classes for Honors Pre-Calculus and for AP Calculus AB and BC. So some introduction about myself. So once again, I'm Mistress Kelly Kranish. This is my 9th year of teaching and all my years have been in Independence. I have a BS in Mathematics and a minor in Chemistry from UNC Chapel Hill, and I have my Master's in Math Education from UNC Charlotte. So here's my contact information. So email is the best way to reach me, but I also have my Google phone number here if you need to call. And then the Google site has information on it, all of our grading information, any information you would need to know about the course, you could go to that Google site. So I'm going to start with Honors Pre-Calculus Content Overview. So the purpose of Honors Pre-Calculus is to build upon the study of algebra, functions, and trigonometry that students have already experienced in their previous high school classes. So this course is going to build on students' algebraic skills, their understanding of functions. We're going to look at real-world applications, and this course will deepen their understanding of functions. So Honors Pre-Calculus is a course that is designed for students who are pursuing careers in STEM-related fields. This course will prepare them if they take calculus, AP calculus, or any entry-level college course. So the units that we cover in Honors Pre-Calculus are parent functions and key features, extending polynomial and rational functions, composition and inverse functions, exponential and logarithmic functions, trigonometry, parametric equations, and then our last unit we end with some ACT prep. So on to AP Calculus content overview. So AP Calculus is the study of rates and changes of accumulation. AP Calculus AB, which is the first semester, is equivalent to the first semester of college calculus. We cover derivatives, and then plus we cover part of second semester in college, which is integrals. When we get to AP Calculus BC, we complete the second semester of college calculus, and we include polar and parametric applications and Taylor series. Each course, so when you take this at Independence, you are required to take Calculus AB and Calculus BC. So Calculus AB will count as an AP credit, and then Calculus BC that they take second semester will also count as an AP credit. So you can earn up to 8 hours of college credit by passing the AP Calculus BC exam in May. So just some clarification on this. Students will take the AP Calculus BC exam. The BC exam covers AB topics and BC topics. So when students show that they can pass the BC topic of the BC exam, it shows that they know first semester and second semester of calculus. So that they would be taking that exam in May. So our units, so we have 7 units in first semester. So we cover for Calculus AB, limits and continuity, conceptualizing the derivative, rules of differentiation, applications of the derivative, part 1 and part 2, basic integrations and applications, and advanced integrations and applications. Students will have a final exam after the first semester. It will be a teacher made, so I will make that final exam. Then for second semester, we do not have near as many units. So we only have 4 units to cover. We have integration techniques, sequences and series, part 1 and part 2, and then parametric and polar. And then the rest of the semester we use for AP exam prep. So the AP exam is in May. This year we'll have a lot more time for AP exam prep because we started school earlier. Normally we have about a month, so we'll have about maybe a month and a half, maybe a little less time to do AP exam prep. And this time is needed because this gets us to refocus on everything throughout the year, see how the exam questions are going to look, how free response questions are going to look. So it is really nice to have all this time for the exam prep. And once again, their exam is in May. Okay, coursework expectation, and this is for both courses, Honors Pre-Calculus and AP Calculus. So we start off each day with synchronous instruction. So this is our live Zoom meeting. This is where I take attendance. Students log on at their time that their class starts. So this lasts approximately 40 minutes. Every once in a while it lasts 40 minutes. It's more like 30 minutes. Sometimes when they have a test, it can be even down to 10 minutes. But 40 minutes is usually the longest that it goes. During this time, we have a warm-up that they complete and we go over. and then they bring and they ask questions on the assignment from the previous day. So in our chat box, I have them write down which questions they have. I'll go over those questions for the entire class. After their live session, they have asynchronous instruction. So during this time, I have pre-recorded videos of me teaching the notes. These usually last between 30 and 40 minutes. Sometimes they're only 10 minutes, sometimes they're only 20 minutes, but 40 minutes is usually the max of notes there. So the synchronous and asynchronous instructions should be able to be completed during the time that is scheduled during the day. Now their assignment, which is considered homework, varies from day to day. They will always have an assignment, but it requires about 30 minutes to sometimes even an hour to complete the assignment. Now, they are longer in calculus than they are pre-calculus, but it does take sometimes 1 hour. This is the same amount of time that I have always given for homework. With math, you have to practice in order to be able to understand the material. So this assignment, whatever questions they have, they need to have prepared for the next day's live instruction because that's when they'll get those questions answered. So tutoring and office hours. So office hours for pre-calculus are on Thursdays, and then for calculus they're on Tuesdays. But for both classes, students have the opportunity to stay after each day for our live Zoom meetings to ask questions and get one-on-one help, or sometimes a small group stays around. So every single day at the end of our live session, I say, please stick around if you have questions. So students can get that tutoring that they need or the help that they need every single day. So some encouraging engagements for your students. So please encourage your child to complete their assignments daily and be prepared to ask questions the next day in our live Zoom meeting. So far I've had a lot of students that are getting behind on their assignments. While they can still turn in this late work, if they want to get questions answered and understand the questions that other students are asking in class, it is super important that they complete these assignments every single day. That way the next day they understand what's going on in class. Also, please encourage your child to stay after in our daily Zoom meetings if they need extra help. And then all students should have signed up for our class Remind. So please encourage your child to reach out through Remind if they need any assistance. Okay, so at this point, I'm going to go over our Canvas courses just so you can kind of see how they look. I'm going to take a look at pre-calculus first. Go in the student view. So when the students log on to my course, they have only three tabs here. They have home, they have announcements, and they have grades. So I'll look at the home page in a second. So announcements, so this is anything important. So right now they have some announcements about progress reports. And then their grades. So this shows their grades of everything they're submitted. So if they're missing something, what grade they have, if I've given them feedback. It also shows things that are going to be due in the future. So grades is a nice tab to be able to look at. I will say for their actual grades, they need to make sure that they're looking in PowerSchool. So I take the grades from Canvas and put those in PowerSchool, but PowerSchool is where their final grade is, so make sure they're looking in PowerSchool. So for home, they have an enter here button, and then it is organized by unit, so whatever unit we're on. So right now we're in unit 2 for pre-calculus. And then it is organized by day. So if they know that today is whatever day it is, they're going to click on the day. And then each page is laid out the same way. So just like I went over, it tells exactly what we're going to do in live instruction. It tells exactly what they're going to do after live instruction. They're going to watch these videos. And then it tells their assignment and that they need to submit their assignment here. Assignments are always due the next day at 7:30 a.m. Okay. So I'm going to go back and look at the calculus page. It's very, very similar here. So for the calculus page, but they should have the announcements and grades. I'll go back and fix that. But they should have the announcements and grades just like the pre-cal. Same instructions on that. But they'll click enter here. Their units are all laid out. So we're in unit 3, so they would click on unit 3. And then it looks just like the pre-calculus page. They click on whatever day they are. And same thing. It tells exactly what they're going to do during live instruction. It tells exactly what videos they need to watch. And then their assignment and where they need to submit that. Okay, so that's just a look at our Canvas pages just so you can get an idea of what's going on in our classes. And then for the last thing, just some information for parents. So I would highly recommend that you sign in as an observer for your child's course. So if you want to do that, you're going to go to this canvas.cmslearns.org and you're going to click on parents to sign in. This way you can see what assignments your students have turned in, what assignments that they have due. So I would highly recommend that. Also, the CMS page, there is a Families tab that has information where you can sign in for to get access to your kids' Power School. You would go there. And then we have our Independence website. And if you're on social media, these are our social media pages that you can follow. So thank you for joining me for our curriculum night. I am excited about working with your child, and I'm excited for this to be a great semester. So have a great day.